we're so excited to celebrate our wedding with you in July. There are a lot of weird rituals and cool traditions at a Jewish wedding, and I'm going to break a couple of those down for you so you have an idea of what's going on throughout the chaos of the day. The day will start with what we call a tish, which is just Yiddish for table, and what happens at a tish is that I will try to give a Dvar Torah and teach you all of the deep wisdom that I have to offer, while simultaneously people will interrupt me with toasts and drinking. Also, this will be a chance for some of our friends to tell funny stories about us, tell embarrassing stories about us, and just kind of get the spirit of the day going with some silliness and goofiness. The next thing that we will do is sign our ketubah. A ketubah is a wedding contract. It's similar to vows, and it details our responsibilities to each other as a married couple. Following signing our ketubah, we will dance down the hallway while singing. One of the popular Jewish wedding songs that you will hear is Odi Shama, and I will put the lyrics to that somewhere below so you can see them. People will sing, people will dance, it'll be very exciting. We will then go to the main sanctuary for the ceremony, which will take place under a wedding canopy called a chuppah. Our chuppah is very cool. It was designed by Lanny's aunt and her dad, and the poles are from my family's trees in upstate. Lots of things are going to happen under the chuppah. It's okay if you can't keep track of what's going on. So one thing that'll happen is 7 blessings, Sheva Brachot, will be said. Someone will read our ketubah so you can hear all the wonderful things we wrote in it. We will exchange rings, not these, but rings. And then finally, at the end, we will break a glass. And that's like the signal to the end of that ceremony. When we break the glass, everybody will shout, Mazel Tov! And we will dance back out down the main aisle. And that's when we're actually going to go off by ourselves, just Lanny and I. And we're going for a time called Yichud, which means alone. And that's our first chance to be together as a couple, our first chance to celebrate just the two of us, that we are getting married, or now married. And most importantly, that's our chance to eat. So we will be in Yichud for a little while. Everyone else will be eating and schmoozing and having a wonderful time. You don't have to worry about us. We'll be fine. Someone will come and get you when we're all going to join back up together. So we'll all join back up together for Simcha dancing, excited, happy dancing. Simcha dancing is best described as chaotic, frenetic happiness in a circle. So we'll be dancing and singing, and the music will be playing, and it'll be very crazy and wonderful, and hopefully we'll get a chance to dance with all of you. And then during Simcha dancing, we will at some point be hopefully hoisted up onto chairs. That's a pretty classic Jewish wedding move. And then we will be sitting on those chairs on the ground for my favorite part of every wedding, which is shtick. What is shtick? I'm so glad you asked. Shtick is a great chance to use props, to have inside jokes, and your whole goal during shtick is to make the couple laugh. So Lanny and I are going to be seated on chairs, and everyone else will kind of dance in front of us. They might have funny costumes and props. They might have things related to how they know us. There might be jokes written out. Everyone kind of does shtick a little bit differently. It's meant to be silly, it's meant to be goofy, and most importantly, it's meant that all of us are laughing and celebrating together. The shtick will end kind of naturally, the dancing will continue, and then eventually we will move back on to regular wedding dinner and toasts and all of that. Okay, so now you are an expert in all the customs that happen at a Jewish wedding. It's going to be really fun, and we're really excited to celebrate with all of you. If you have any questions, though, you should feel free to ask me them before July 29th. All right, see you then.